Hi, this is Vicky from Enchanted Dream Handmade and Vintage, and just doing another jewelry jar unboxing. This one was about 50 bucks. Was labeled nice, as in good stuff, I hope, and looked interesting to me right off the bat when I saw this really pretty pin that I'm hoping has all of its rhinestones. It's hard to tell. So, but anyways, it looks like some decent stuff. Pretty. This pin's pretty. So yeah, so we'll do this one, and then I have another one we'll do in a couple of days. But this one is also from a vendor at my favorite antique mall. And I just always find stuff that I like there, and everybody's really nice. I do other shop in there as well, you know, for my household or whatever, for gifts, different things like that. And I always find really cool cards there too, like greeting cards. There we go. That was taped on there all the way around. Okay, and for those of you that aren't familiar with my channel, if you need to get a hold of me, my name is Vicky. You can email me at enchanteddream2025@gmail.com. And if you're interested in an item, let me know. I take PayPal as far as payment goes, and do USPS shipping, just whatever the weight is to your address. I do double bubble wrap everything, and if it's jewelry, I put that in a box. So just so you know. And also, well, basically, if you're interested in an item, you can just send me a screenshot, a verbal description, or a picture. All right. I want to thank everybody for watching my channel, and I hope everybody's having a really great weekend. It's my Friday, but it's Saturday. All right, so there's the top of the jar, and we'll start with some of that, huh? Let's see, this is cute. Little kind of muted gold pen. It's also a pendant. You can see that there. That's pretty. It's got kind of a coppery or a bronzy kind of look, I guess copper, and then the rest of it's that gold color. It measures right about 1.25 inches going this way. Very pretty. Let's say $4 for that one. Oh, look at that one. A martini with an olive even. I know there's a martini fan out there somewhere. This one's in really nice shape. It's got that vintage vibe. That's a good party pin, especially for New Year's Eve. So we're looking at 1.5 inches going this way. So that's a sizable pin. It's in great shape. All of the rhinestones are there, and they're all in really good condition. They're nice and clean. Yeah. Let's say $5 for that one. This is a bangle. We're going to set that aside and see if there's a bunch of the same kind. We'll put them together if there are. Here is a brooch. I don't see a maker mark. I have seen something else with this on it, though. I don't know if it matches or not, but we'll have to see if we come across it. But anyways, yeah, this one is a brooch. It measures 1.25 inches square, and there is my ring light shows on everything, so if you see that, it's not anything wrong with anything. But this is a faux pearl. Probably needs to wipe down, but it looks pretty good. Let's say $3 for that one. Oh, look at that. So this one is another pin, like a wreath pin. Nice in the back here. It looks like we have faux pearls and sea glass. That's pretty. A little bit dusty. And that's about 1.5 inches across. Let's say $4 for that one. It's really pretty. All right. Let's see. Here's a nice bracelet. Nice and cold. We've got some stones in there. I would say, or glass anyways. Very pretty though. It's got a unique toggle clasp. A design kind of etched on there. Pretty. Kind of lavender, purple, and greens, which are complementary colors. All right, so this one looks like right about 6 3/4. Very pretty, in great shape. We've got some little pearls. We've got, I believe, some stone, some other little pearls, crystals. Very nice, in great condition. Let's say $5 on that one. Really pretty. Another bangle. Here is a stretchy faux pearl, but glass faux pearl. This one is right about 6 1/4 inches without stretching it. It's in good shape. Let's say $2 for that one. This one is rhinestones all the way around. I don't see any missing. It's a stretchy bracelet. Let's see if there's any kind of a mark. There usually isn't on these, but I always check anyways because you never know. All right, so yeah, so right about 6 1/4. That one's pretty. It's in good condition, nice and sparkly. Let's say $3 for that one. And all sales are $5 minimum, please. Or you can combine with something later in the week or whatever, but I'd like to have a $5 minimum. All right, so this one, gold tone. It's a nice shape. It's got a really pretty design to it. It's got this little curly Q down here. I like that a lot. And I like the difference in the texture in the gold tone there. It's nice. Needs a wipe down, of course. So this one is about 2 3/4 inches going this way. Let's say $3 for that one. And here's another pin, a bow. This is pretty. Looks like brass. And yeah, the pin mechanism works just fine. It's like a C-clasp, but it's brass. This is going to be more modern, I think. Anyway, super cute. 2 1/4 inches going this way. And as you can see, it's hollow, but it's not super duper light like some of that tin stuff. It's a little bit heavier than that. Let's do $4 on that one. That's cute. Could do a lot with that if you like to make things, you know. This one, another leaf pin. That's pretty. Again, with the dual textures. This one is probably brass. Pin mechanism is fine. Don't see a name. That one's just a little bit over 3 inches going this way. So we'll say $4 on that one. Needs a wipe down. It's a good looking pin though. I don't think I've seen one quite like that one. Let's see what we got here. We've got a toggle clasp necklace. And on the necklace, looks like we've got a lot of faceted, AB coated crystals, spacers in between. Very pretty. This one is just about 23 inches as is. There is not an extender. Very pretty though. Let's say $5 for that one. And this is another rhinestone stretchy bracelet. Really beautiful blues. Let me see if that fits. You know what? I'm sorry. Oops. I'm going to have to keep that one. It's gorgeous. All right, let's see. We've got more bangles. All different kinds. We're just going to set those aside for now. Here's one of those kind of like roll-on bracelets. Gold tone. Very snaky looking. But it's basically woven beads. These feel like they're acrylic. The size on that right there, it's not stretchy. 7 1/4. It's in good shape though. Say $3 for that one. Here's that pretty pin with the mesh and the pearls. It looks like pearls. No, they're just drops, I guess. A gold tone, very, very pretty. I don't see a maker, I don't think. But that's gorgeous. It's almost like a gold poinsettia or something. Let's see. It's about 2 inches going this way. Let's do $4 on that one. It's in really great shape. It's pretty. It's got a lot going for it. Here's another necklace. This one has a barrel clasp. And that, yep, easy to spin. And then we've got some seed beads. We've got some glass beads. Different kinds that are complementary to the color scheme they have going here. Somebody made that. So we're looking at 15 inches. Say $4 for that one. Let's see. We've got some paper clip chain. It's tied in a knot. Get that undone. There we go. We've got a lobster clasp. And then we've got this pendant. It's kind of like a faux amber with some stacked spacer beads. Those are nice. This is a nice, more modern piece, but it does have kind of like that cool vintage vibe to it with that paperclip chain. So we're talking 30 inches just for the chain. And then the pendant part is probably about 2 3/4 inches. Anyways, that one's kind of cool. I actually like that one. Let's say $7 on that one. All right. What else is in here? Some nice stuff so far. Everything's in really great shape. I'm happy with it. What's this? This is an earring. It is a infinity. How beautiful is that? Infinity earring. Or no, it's a either a shoe clip or a dress clip. That's pretty. All right, we'll just set that one right here and see if it's a set. I'll try to not forget to mention it again. Here we go. We've got a necklace, which looks like a collar or choker necklace, along with matching earrings in this beautiful kind of reddish tone. Almost a watermelon, maybe a little bit darker than a watermelon. Gold tone on the back. The earrings are clip-on. And those look to be in good shape. And then we've got a hook. So we've got chain in the back. And then we've got a hook, and we have this little kind of hang tag bead though. I mean, it doesn't really say anything. I was hoping it was a hang tag, so forgive me. But yeah, so yeah, matching earrings and a necklace. The necklace is going to be about 16 inches. So, and like I say, there is no extender, but it is really pretty. This would make a very nice collar piece. It does need a good wipe down. Great earrings. Let's say $8 for the set. I think that's more than fair. All right, we have some really pretty pearls. These ones have a gorgeous color. They're almost like a peachy pink kind of a tone. We've got a pretty a pretty little kind of barrel shaped clasp on this one, where you just pinch it. There you go. And these are long. They are going to be 36 inches. Let's say $4 for those. Those are in decent shape. And then if you like that, you're probably really going to like this one because it matches. This is so adorable. It is a necklace, and that's what I wanted to see who it is because it's super cute. Is that J. Crew with no little... Yeah, J. Crew, and they... Okay, there's the little rhinestone. And there's their clasp signature. But look at this. This is adorable. It is chain and then beautiful bows, and that color is gorgeous, you know. Got rhinestones. It looks like they're all there. And like I was saying, these pearls kind of match it. So yeah, anyways, so for the J. Crew, I'm gonna say $10 for this one. It's beautiful. It's in great shape, great colors, great style. I really like J. Crew, and I haven't had a J. Crew piece in a while, so that's awesome. Awesome to get that one. All right, let's see. It looks like we have a dinosaur. It is attached to another dinosaur. So we've got a chain. This looks like a sweater clasp made out of Triceratops. Is it Triceratops? Or Stegosaurus, I think. Yeah, these are Stegosaurus dinosaurs. They attached clips so you could use this on a cape, on a sweater, on a blouse. You could do it on your hair with these little hair clips. Yeah, cute. So I'm gonna set these aside. All right, and then it looks like we've got some really pretty glass beads on a multi-strand necklace. Let me try to untangle it a little bit. Great and perfect fall colors though. We've got a brass lobster, and then we've got an extender. We don't have a bead there. I can add a bead there though. But look at these. We've got such a beautiful, look at all those, a beautiful just array of fall colored glass beads. They're gorgeous. Oh, it looks like we've got a string here. I think it's okay though. Yeah, it's just string. It's probably how they tied it in the first place or something. But yeah, and this one, so we've got 4 strands. Those are gorgeous. We've got 29 inches, and then we've got a 3-inch extender. So like I said, I would find another funky bead to put on the end here, or maybe 2, so it's cute. I'll wipe it down, and it's gonna be $7. But that's gorgeous. Great colors. Great length too. Let's just put that right there. I got something on card here. This one, semi-precious stone, hypoallergenic. Yeah. A little bit tangled. Got another silver tone multi-strand type necklace. Okay, that's better. Still a little bit tangled on the bottom, but this is very cute. It's thinner chain. We've got some nice sections with connectors and other beads. It's pretty. And then we've got these little decorative pieces also. This is shell. These are like a cutout. Nice. And I, of course, would get the rest of it all untangled for you. Let's see. But yeah, that's new on card. So it's pushing 34 to 36 inches. It's gorgeous. Great colors. So let's say $7 for that one. Let's see what else we got in here. Got a couple more things left. Oh, there's that espresso that you could see through the jar there. Look at that. That's so cute. Very cute. It's a little bit damaged there. I can fix that. That's nice. I like that. So this one I'm going to set aside, see if I can fix it. I think I'll probably be using this because one of the things that I do at my work, besides everything else with activities, is I work in the coffee stand. Yeah, and make really killer drinks for people. Yeah, so that would be cute to wear on those days. Let's see. And this one, looks like we've got all off-white, almost a very pale lemony, it looks like. I don't know, it's hard to tell really, but pretty. All the stones are there. We've got an extender. Here, let me measure it without the extender. So without it, it is 16. And then we have a 3-inch extender. So 16 to 19 inches. Let's say $6 for this one. It's pretty. I think the J. Crew one's in the lead though. I really like it. It's nice and clean. It's cute. It's kind of that blushy pink color. Let's see, this one, definitely vintage with all that metalwork there. Like that. We've got a hook. Somebody may have added this chain on. I don't know. This is more gold tone. This is more silver tone. There is a name there. Let me see what it says. I don't know if it says coral. Looks like coral. Right here on the back of the hook. Copyright coral, if you guys can see that. But anyways, there's the catch. It's pretty. It looks, I don't see any, there's no rhinestones or anything, so nothing's missing. This one, about 14 inches. The extender will give you another inch or so. Some of the extender is already being used, so another 1.5 inches. But yeah, that's pretty. It needs a wipe down, but other than that, it's in great shape. Let's say $5 on that one. Here is that pin that I was waiting to see. There's a little curly Q. Okay, so nothing is missing on the pin. That's terrific. It's just got some fuzz in there that's going to be easy to get rid of. Here, let me get my weapon here. See? Boop. See how easy that is? And it didn't even get stuck or pull anything. I love this tool. It's an AWL, A-W-L, if you don't have one. You can get it from probably any jewelry supply, but I got one from Lowe's and I got one from Vintage Brass because I use their products quite a lot. But yeah, they come in handy all the time. Anyways, there's a few oddball pieces of hair and stuff. Get those and wipe it down. Beautiful pin though. There's the pin back. It's got a good looking back on it. It's a nice big pin, but it's light in weight. So it's about 2 1/4 inches going across. I'm going to say $8 on this one. It's beautiful. Very pretty. And it's got everything. So yeah. All right, here is another strand of pearls. These ones also feel like glass. This one's long. It's kind of a goldish yellow. Let me see how long it is. Wow, yeah, this is long. So let's see, about 58 inches, something like that. 56 inches to 58 inches. Those are pretty and older. Look at that spring ring. It's got some wear on it. Yeah, but those are pretty. Again, this is a great fall color. Let's do $7 on those, and it's in good shape too. And then there is this gorgeous earring, but I don't see another one. Very cute design, whoever put that together. That's going to go in my pendant pile for single earrings. Let's see. Which is another big bunch of stuff that'll be coming out here pretty soon. This necklace is beautiful. Let me get it on there right. It really is. All right, let's see. So this one, we've got beautiful kind of sand colored with a little bit of a sparkle seed bead necklace. We've got this beautiful pendant that looks like some sort of a mysterious item in there. Look at that. That's so pretty. Is that open or? I don't think it does. It's pretty though. So yeah, and then, okay, so it sounds like it makes noise a little bit. That's why I was wondering what's, like something moves, but it might just be the beads. All right, and this is by George. Right there. There's our really pretty extender and our lobster. So length on this is going to be 17 inches. We've got a 3-inch extender, so 17 to 20 inches. And then that beautiful pendant is going to be about 1.25 inches. So very pretty. This is a nice one. I'm going to say $10 for this one. Okay, I think we saw everything in there. That's it in the jar. I'm really happy with that one. We got some really pretty stuff. Anyways, if you're interested in the item, let me know. Vicky, enchanteddreamhandmadevintage at gmail.com or handmadevintage2025 at gmail.com. And if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. Everybody that has, thank you so much. I totally appreciate it. You guys are helping me grow a little bit at a time. And I'm sure having a lot of fun, and I enjoy everybody. And please feel free to ask questions and say things and make comments. I really welcome that. Okay, let me know what you're doing and all that kind of stuff. So I am interested. All right, you guys have a good one. And have a great rest of your weekend. And take care till I talk to you again. All right, bye.